Savage Port. Hello, this is hivelessb. How you doing?
Hello, hivelessb. This is Savage Power. That's right, you heard. Savage Power.
Are you here to destroy and defeat all of my enemies that keep trying to suicide bomb themselves in my fucking chat tonight?
They're all fucking muppets in that chat. Fucking Michael fucking Haywood. Fucking prick, I can't keep it up.
I honestly thought you were Michael for a second, then Saggy. How you doing, brother? It's so good to speak to you, mate. I loved your live stream the other day. Yeah, what you up to?
Yeah, I was going to do another live stream tomorrow, but my mic's not working. I'm on my phone at the moment, so
well, you can try the phone.
Might go ahead. Yeah.
Well, listen, man, I was curious. How had you set that up, man? Because that didn't look like StreamYard. How are you doing that?
No, it was on OBS. So,
oh, mate.
Yeah, I tried StreamYard, but I couldn't get any videos on it. Didn't know how to do it at all.
I could talk you through. I mean, are you on Facebook? Like, we should. I'll talk you through it all. But yeah, basically, yeah, I think you got to get the paid for version to get videos beyond a certain length uploaded to StreamYard. But I could certainly talk you through it all. But you nailed it with OBS, mate. To be fair, so jobs are good.
Yeah, I just couldn't. Do you know when you're doing it and you queue? Do you want your queue for the next bit to come on? I was just sitting there watching my old videos, going, "Oh, this is good."
Yeah, well, look,
just set it up.
Well, mate, look what I just did. I can't even get the phone booth graphic going properly. I'm rusty, mate. I'm rusty. So yeah, tomorrow you thinking of doing it, or you can't get it to go then?
Yeah, I'll have to check on my mic. I got the mic working in the end. I found out what the issue was with it. Mm-hmm. And for some reason, when I went on to StreamYard on my PC just now, it wouldn't work at all. So I'm just doing it through my phone, but I have to check it out and see what's going on with it.
Right. Well, mate, is there anything you want to get into, like the music? You know, I've been working on the album and stuff. I'm trying to get it finished, mate, but guitar editing's a bit of a drag. But I know you don't have that problem. Yours is all sort of in the box electronic effects. But how do you put your songs together? Like, what's your approach?
They're all different, aren't they? You know, sort of chord progression. I mean, most of the stuff I do, it's from. You know, it's like when you've got sort of like a memory bank of just riffs and chord progressions and stuff like that. You know, I usually work off that. You know, just ideas, you know, from yesteryear, from God knows when.
Yeah. So what's your history then? So have you ever been in bands before?
Yeah. So I got some synths in about the late '80s, and used to send demo tapes off and stuff. No, nothing ever happened. And then I was about 26, I think, and I went into a band playing the bass guitar.
Nice.
Yeah. So. Kind of like, that's my sort of instrument of choice, really, the bass guitar.
It's all about the bass, brother.
Yeah.
It's all about the bass. It is.
Yeah, so it's kind of got back into it, so... got back into the synth just off that chord gadget, so... When you said cheesy 80s, right?
yeah, it's in the blood. It's in the blood.
That's where it was coming from. It was basically like the last time I was, you know, playing keyboards. It was like all them kind of ideas... putting them down, and you're right, to be honest, and I'm really glad I ripped off your intro. It's the best thing I ever did.
Which tune, man, by the way? Which tune?
Do you know your intro, right?
Right.
I listened to your intro about 20 times. Yes. I was going, let's learn the process. So it's like, what's he doing here? What's different? And I thought, it's the bloody tempo. He's got the tempo lower. So everything I was doing was like 120. So everything I do now is about 115.
Nice. I see what you're saying. Well, there's a sort of groove there. So that's what you've taken from that. Mate, I'd love to show you where I lifted it from myself. I told you a Conor McGregor training video that just had this dank music. There was that pattern. You know, when you steal the pattern but not the riff, you know? You had that drum beat, and you had pretty much like... Dun, bum, 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 bum. It was the way it was hitting. It was the same. So I sort of stole the rhythmic idea. Yeah, my man. But that's how it works. Like that's the best sort of inspiration.
Yeah,
brother. It's not my idea. You know, it's a perpetuation of good rhythms,
yeah,
good ideas. Yeah, it's all. But
I always do that.
Well, I was going to say, where you at now? Have you ever looked into some of the sort of analog sort of synths and those sorts of technologies that are out at the moment? Some really good plugins for sort of old 70s sounding analog gear. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm using. I'm looking to get something else, to be honest. You know, something I can put plugins into, because it's getting a bit boring now. You know, just using that all the time.
Yeah, well, you've mastered it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you totally mastered it.
And it's just going sideways. Yeah.
Well, you can do it. It doesn't sound like you need anything else, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, that's sound design. So your production's very good, actually, mate. It's fucking fresh.
Oh, cheers.
It is, brother. It is. Where do you produce? How do you produce it? Like, how is it you're able to get it so crisp all in a Nintendo Switch? You got EQs and stuff?
No, it hasn't got nothing at all. It's just it's very, very basic. You know, the actual layout of it. It's got a basic those sliders and stuff like that. They're really, really basic. You can't change the tone or nothing like that. You can change the synths. You know, the proper synths, really. They're just virtual synths. Yeah, but you can't really do much with it. It's just got reverb on it, and that's about it.
Mate, wouldn't it be good? I might have to do a fundraiser to get you a brand spanking new laptop then. How cool would that be? New technology for Saggy Paw fundraiser stream.
Yeah, we've got 12 pence.
Let's do
12 pence so far.
Let's do it. Hey, Saggy, where's Shooter? Where the fuck's Shooter? Where's he gone?
I don't know. I'm sure he was on my stream. I don't know.
Oh, he was. Yeah, he was on your stream and Brandy's. I hope I haven't scared him away.
Yeah.
Shooter, come back. I miss you and him getting into it, getting jealous about each other's girlfriends or boyfriends.
Yeah.
What do you want to get into? Is there anything you want to ask me, brother? Anything you want to say to me?
Yeah. Right, because we were commenting on. Do you remember when I did the intro when I ripped your tune off and wrote an intro for you?
Oh yeah. Right, let's do it.
Yeah, but I done you an intro, and look, it's not like your tune.
I know.
You made a comment, right, about.
Yes.
You said something about you like tunes which don't stay in the key.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
That's right. I said something like
you move around.
Saggy, you know, I might get you on a second call. Do you fancy hanging out with me a bit, yeah?
Yeah, sure.
Perfect. Well, yeah, so I was saying, and I was sharing that with you as an artist. You knew the spirit in which I shared that with you in, right? It was just, I'm really interested in writing and stuff. I realized that if you break away from the key, like you don't just stay in a major key or a minor key, if you introduce weird notes, in other words, sort of secondary keys, like you might start off a progression within sort of 2 chords or 3 chords, and generate an expectation that you're in a particular key. But if you then break the rules and bring in a new key, it might be that it goes diminished, it might be that it goes whatever, or it might be an entirely different sort of complementary key. You suddenly give yourself more scope, more places to go for bridges, choruses. You suddenly have a wider palette for the chords that are allowed to be used because you've created a new set of rules for the song. You see?
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. Well, how did that strike you? Did you get anything from that? Or what
I was trying to rip it off again. I was just I was melling about with it, and I thought this isn't really working. I thought I was just really just going up, go into like the key change.
Right.
Stand up for the key change.
Well,
I think I was just doing that basically. I was just wondering what you thought. I thought that's
perfect.
interesting.
I'm so glad because I can explain things so much better talking. I mean, like this is the perfect way to demonstrate it. Imagine you started out a progression that was like, let's say within 2 chords. You know this. Within 2 chords, you can create an expectation. So I'm going to just turn the music down and say, imagine it was. I tell you what. Let's hold out for the next call. Let's do that. But I'll demonstrate to you what I'm talking about. Hope everyone in the chat's enjoying this. Alexio Catan. Hello. Is Saggy Irish? Saggy is from... Ooh. Exciting. Saggy is from Liverpool. But I think there is theories that...
Yeah, the Republic of Liverpool.
The Republic of Liverpool. There you go. Northern Liverpool. It's from Northern Liverpool. Where they make all the bombs. The bombs. No. Jerry. Saggy, here you go. Just for you. Load of prostitutes in Windows. Okay.
Nice.
So what I was saying, all right, so here you go. So you can create an expectation, let's say, with 2 chords. Dum, 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 dum. Where do you think I'm going to go next? Dum, 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 dum,
dum, dum, dum.
Very good. See the way Saggy knew where I was going to go? What I do, Saggy, is create the expectation and break the expectation. So I go bum 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 dum dum dum. You know, go wherever. So that's what I'm saying. And what I've done, and that was a horrible little tune I just created, but you get the point. Or you then introduce you can go discordant on the third as well, like dum 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 dum. You see? Yeah. What it does is it creates way more places you can go melodically over the top, and the rules for where you can go in a bridge, because you've opened up the palette. That's what I was trying to say to you. It's really, really cool. You see? And that for me is the key. Think about all your favourite bands. They know that. They've just, no one's ever articulated it. Everyone's doing that.
Right, so I'm going to be learning that process. That's my next thing.
Right, so if you think about it, bro, and it's all about the riff, right? So that's where I'm at. It's all about the riff, the bed, the foundation. But yeah, if you what was the point I was about to make? Expectation. It's all about sleight of hand music. It's all about sleight of hand and creating expectations, and then exciting people by giving them what they didn't expect, but what they would have preferred. Give them not what they expect, but what they would have preferred. And the only way you can do that is to set up the rules so they think they know what they're going to get, and then give them something better. That's the key for me in music, all the music on a very foundational level, brother. And I approach all compositions like that. Tell you what else it does is it makes for way better melodies, like really far more interesting melodies. Because again, the melody starts like has to meander through a bit more of an interesting maze or space then. And you get to using some more interesting notes and things. And what I like about that is that it's a lot closer to the world or nature, isn't it? That you have a tree trying to grow straight, but then all of a sudden it grows in a mad way because, for some factor acting upon it, sort of thing. So in nature, there are rules, expectations, and then always the breaking of those rules and expectations. And it makes for compositions that resonate far closer to how nature is or reality is or the mind is. So
yeah,
that's how I'd get philosophical on it. So yeah, that's what I was trying to get at, but you can't really explain that very easily.
No, that's a good explanation actually.
Respect, yeah. I have thought.
I will be looking into that.
Well, that is it. Yeah, I've never heard anyone articulate it, but brother, I spent years sticking in a key, understanding the rules. And then realizing it's far more interesting when you break it, an original sound and things. Yeah. You can also create the expectation over the course of 3 chords or 4 chords, and if you're doing, you get the rest, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, so talk to me, dude. What's the ideas? What other ideas you got? What you wanting to do with the rest of the year?
Absolutely nothing, to be honest. What I always do.
More live streams, I hope.
Yeah, go to work.
Well, how is work, brother? I'm trying to get the career bit of my life sorted at the moment. I'm really focused on what I'm going to do.
Yeah. Oh, we'll talk about work. It's boring.
I know.
I'm off, actually. I'm off for a week, so...
Holiday?
Or just time off. Just get away from it.
Oh, like this week or soon?
Yeah, from now.
Perfect. So this actually worked out perfect timing, or by chance?
No, just by chance.
Perfect. Yay.
Yeah, so I did a stream because I think I told you ages ago. Actually, do you know what's weird as well? You know, you say ages ago on YouTube. It's like a few months ago, but it feels like years. It's a bit weird.
I know. I've only done, dude. It's been thick. It's been full though, hasn't it? It's been what, 9 months or so since we've been doing this. Anniversary September.
Probably it is, yeah.
Anniversary September the 11th, by the way.
Yeah, it just feels like 5 years. So
I know, mate. Tell me about it, brother. Tell me about it.
I was talking about I said something, and you kind of like described me to myself from a comment that I made. Right? Yeah. And I remember I was sitting in the bathroom. I went, "What the fuck?"
What was the description?
I can't remember what you said. You basically you just whistled around for about 10 minutes talking about me. And I said to you about I'm just really weird. I'm like a shy extrovert. It's like a weird thing. So the last Babble box that you did, I wouldn't go on it because I was really, really nervous. I'm quite nervous now, but okay, coping.
Good. I get nervous too, brother. Still, by the way.
Yeah, so I wouldn't do that. So I thought, what's the cure to this? I thought I'll just do it. I'll just do my own live stream. It's like,
no,
that's the cure.
Well done, man. Hey, brother, that's the fucking spirit. Guess what? I was a little nervy starting yesterday's stream. You know, I was just doing it to dust the cobwebs off and just whatever. I really wanted to do a Babble box, but it was too late. And anyway, I sort of forced myself to do it. The reason I did this one is because I was like, I want to nail it. You know what I mean? You know when you got that spirit where you like, rather than run away from it, like, oh, that was shit. You're like, fuck this. I'm going to do a better one tonight. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm sort of doing this in that same spirit, brother, and I respect that spirit. Well, just as well, mate, because that format is awesome. You know, like playing through the tunes, just fucking around. Really like the speech or the script that you started it off with. That was right up my street, brother. I could hear it was. You know what I mean? I just loved the humor of it and the
the madness.
I need to make them, brother. I want to be there. You know, I've had a bit of a fucking crazy few weeks, as you can imagine. But I keep going out, Saggy. It's a bit bad, isn't it? I keep going out for a pint and shit and a boogie.
Oh yeah. If it floats your boat, you do it. Yeah.
It floats me boat, mate. Yeah. It does. Well, actually, Saggy, would you ever? I'd like to get you on an actual live stream, like just fucking around, just talking some shit with Michael and stuff.
Yeah.
At some point, are you up for that?
I'm up for that. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
We got to connect on Facebook, man. Let's do it. Find it. Can you find me?
Yeah, sure. I'll just make a Facebook account first of all.
I thought you had one. Yeah, well, mate, no. I only went back on it because Messenger's really fucking useful. Just talk, you know, like free phone calls and just chat box. It's pretty cool. But yeah, man, I'd love to collab. Would you ever collab with me?
Difficult, really.
It is, but I suppose you could throw me a bass line, or I could throw you a bass. Oh, I could throw you a bass line, and you could build a tune around it. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right.
Yeah, I'm up for that.
All right. What's people saying? Dragon Sage saying, I like the idea of lost songs, secret music. Well, I like what you were saying, actually, brother, about your old music that you've sort of been able to find a place for in this sort of electronic genre, the old riffs and things. I think that's really cool. I've done it myself.
Yeah. They're just always up there, though, aren't they? They're just always in your head. It's like you write 3 songs and then you think, I'll just take... You can write 3 bland songs and then just take the best bits and make a brilliant song, you know, just from the little bits of the other songs.
Mate, I've sort of stuck together enough disparate sections and said, that's a song, that bit of song, and that bit of song, and that bit of song. Now that's a real song. I've stuck them together. I've done it, brother. But yeah, man. Hey, let me ask you this, Saggy, really quickly. Like, I'm just curious. What's your take on the sort of deep stuff? You know, I get deep as a motherfucker. All that. Where are you at with that? Your head?
What was it? 40 seconds.
I know, mate. I know.
I kind of like. I'm all new to this. This has only been going on for me for 2 years. You know, that kind of. I remember just stand outside work on a break and look at the BBC website on the news, and thinking this is not the news.
Oh, so you're only just waking up proper kind of last 2 years.
A couple of years, yeah.
All right, then.
I was just one of the sheep.
Hey, best. Yeah. You know how they think. You know how they think. They don't. These are the rules. Saggy Paul, I love you, brother. It's been awesome. See you soon, yeah.
No worries, yeah.
Yes, my man. We did it. We fucking did it. Me and Saggy Paul sitting in a phone booth. No, Michael. No, not that. Well, that was fun, wasn't it, fam?